Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention for a moment, please, as we'd like to welcome you all here today to our public auction of 12 Grain Place in Box Hill. For those of you that I haven't met before, my name's Sam Babelis and I'll be your auctioneer here this afternoon. And I'm accompanied by several staff here today, namely obviously Diana DeLuca and Richard Martin, that have been the managing agents of the property. But we do have Brad Haitley, Michael Katsaris, the director of the office. Frank is on the way out and proudly represent the vendor's choice of agents today, Kerr property. We're located just down the road in White Horse Road in Balwyn. Ladies and gentlemen, an opportunity today to secure a fantastic home, one that obviously has seen many parties, has many memories, and an opportunity for a new purchaser to buy here today and obviously create their own. But before we do call for your bids, there are a couple of formalities that I must run through, and that's by reading the contracts. We'll go into the auction rules, a brief description of the vendor's statement, and then we'll obviously call for audience participation. Hopefully we have some fun and find out who will be the proud new owner of this wonderful residence. Ladies and gentlemen, legalising today's sales are standard. Real Estate Institute of Victoria combined Law Institute of Victoria contract of sale. It has been on display for the last half hour, along with all the new regulations, the buyer's due diligence. You've all read them, they've been on display, so I'll take them as being read. The particulars of sale here today state that we are Kerr property located at 230 White Horse Road in Balwyn. The contracts that you'll be signing here today, if you would be the successful purchaser, have been expertly prepared by the vendor's conveyancer, being Astute Conveyancing. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we sell to you the property which is better described as its legal identity on the certificate of title as volume 04926 folio 032. A lot of numbers. All it simply means, buyers, is that you buy the property today, a land with all the improvements, better known to you and I as number 12 Grain Place in Box Hill. The chattels that will pass with the property, ladies and gentlemen, are all those of a fixed and permanent nature. So all the fixtures and fittings will remain there for you to inspect at your final inspection before settlement. And obviously the only exclusion, which we've made very clear to all parties, our vendors will be retaining the plaque on the front of the property which has some sentimental value. So that won't be there for you, the vendors will retain that. And obviously many of you that read the paper know what some people are paying for cats that get thrown in with houses. Our kitten's not for sale today. So I want to make that very clear also. What's it worth today, ladies and gentlemen? How good's this house? Well, that'll be determined by your bidding here this afternoon. We're calling for a 10% deposit with the balance of monies or settlement terms to be within 60 days from today's date, being the purchase date. There have been a couple of parties that have made alternative arrangements today, and we'll certainly honour those. So ladies and gentlemen, to be very clear, it is an auction. There is no calling off period today. 10% deposit on the signing of the contract, and obviously settlement in 60 days from today's date. The settlement date will be the date upon which vacant possession shall be given, namely upon acceptance of title and payment of the whole of the purchase monies. And the date of this contract is today's date, being the 18th day in October 2014. With regards to the general conditions, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take them as being read. However, I'm obligated by the REIV to read you out the auction rules. Bear with me, they are the same as every other auction that you've attended, but I'm obligated to read them out to you by law. It simply states that today, by law, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The vendors today have set a reserve price, and it is a very realistic one, let me assure you. As the auctioneer today will indicate bidders on request, the law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and it prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor is simply the word vendor bid. And ladies and gentlemen, only I today as the auctioneer am able to place vendor bids. Now by law, no late bids can be accepted once the property has been declared sold and knocked down. When we get to that point, ladies and gentlemen, I'll make it very clear to you and make sure that we don't have any problems. I haven't had anyone since starting real estate some 25 years ago, and I'm not prepared to start today. The only other special condition that I'll mention to you today, folks, in the event that we don't reach our vendor's minimum position or as it's otherwise known to you as the reserve price, make sure you're the highest bidder with your hand up, holding the bid, because by law we will take you in first, disclose the reserve price before we speak to any other party. Often's the case we come out with a sold sticker and someone wants to make an offer, it's too late. So we want to make sure that you are the highest bidder today. It's pretty simple. Make sure your hand's up last, whether we're on the market or not, and hopefully you'll get the desired result. If you are buying today in a company name or an organisation, we'll need a couple of directors to sign company guarantee clauses as to the performance of the contract. So I want to make that very clear also. Folks, with regards to the vendor statement or the Section 32 statement, it's pretty straightforward. We've got total outgoings to Whitehall City Council here to be some $2,000 odd dollars per annum. Water rate's about $687 per annum, then you're charged on usage. We're zoned general residential zone, ladies and gentlemen, which is pretty standard for every property along this side of the street. There is a single dwelling covenant on the property, ladies and gentlemen. Should you be a developer, budding developer, well, obviously you'd need to go through the normal avenues with council to have that removed. But otherwise, it does protect your investment for this wonderful residence here today. And an offer, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful parcel of land here, quite uncommon in the eastern suburbs. In these streets, you get some of the biggest blocks in the eastern suburbs. That's why they sell so well. We have some 12,540 square feet of blue chip Box Hill real estate, which those in metric, 1,164 square metres. By my measurements, we've got a 60-foot front and rear boundary by some whopping 209 feet down my left and right-hand side boundaries. I saw many of you assembled to the rear. How good is that backyard? Perhaps many of you have envisaged, like our vendors have, those parties, those celebrations, those memories, those barbecues in that backyard, the kids playing safely. That's what we offer here today. Not just a house, but a home. Folks, that's the Section 32, pretty much straightforward. With regards to the property, it'd be rather remiss of us not to say a couple of very quick words about the home before we call for audience participation. And we are quite privileged today to be the first real estate agents in nearly 30 years to be offering this home. That's how long our vendors have held it for. As I said in the outset, it has seen many a celebration, many a party. Name the sport, it's been played in the backyard by the family as they've grown up. It tells us as a real estate agent that they haven't really had a desire or need to move, because ladies and gentlemen, from this very location, everything the kids needed growing up was a hop, skip and jump away from this very driveway. Whether it was schools, and you'd have to be blind not to realise that we've got obviously Sion just next door, but obviously a couple of primary schools. You are sport for choice as far as education goes, minutes from this very driveway. If you need to buy your bread and milk, well obviously, ladies and gentlemen, head down to the strip shops. Box Hill Central is just down the road. If you'd like to extend your shopping experience, well obviously you've got Westfield, only minutes drive from this very location. The Eastern Freeway's nearby. Obviously you've got an abundance of parks and recreational areas that you can enjoy, which is what Box Hill is renowned for, that green area, those green areas that have been retained. But folks, it goes beyond that. Behind me here stands a timeless facade, a beautiful California bungalow, the sort of home that we all hope to own one day, yet so few get to realise. And that's because they're hotly contested for. And in markets that are abundant, that are hot, ladies and gentlemen, properties like this fly. And you may have to stretch yourself here today, but history shows, and you can only look around you at what company you keep here today. Very, very good company as far as the quality of homes. You'll only get it back in spades and bucket loads come one day you need to sell. I wish we had half a dozen of these, because I know today there's going to be at least half a dozen disappointed buyers. So for the neighbours amongst you, if your time's come to sell, don't leave today without speaking to Di after the auction. We might have a couple of buyers only a phone call away that we can place in your home. Ladies and gentlemen, walking through the home, it obviously has all the period features, the box windows, the picture rail, the frames there, the beautiful formal lounge come dining, 4 bedrooms or 3 with a beautiful home office, if that's the flexibility that you desire. But you walk into that beautiful hostess kitchen, the stainless steel appliances, with that beautiful family room and those windows framing that backyard that never seems to end. a beautiful spacious backyard. You've got the bungalow at the rear, or it could be a home office, a granny flat. Perhaps maybe the in-laws need to set up in the rear there, and you've got full-time free babysitters. Off-street parking here, when they've had parties, has accommodated more cars than probably any of the homes that you currently live in. Plenty of ample space here, ladies and gentlemen. Off-street parking. As soon as you drive into Graeme Place, you just get that sense of space. And I think that's what you're going to enjoy, or that lucky purchase here today, moving in 60 days' time, and perhaps entertaining their friends and family for that first memory and celebration that they create, and that's the first housewarming. Only bad news I have for you is that our company is compulsorily invited to that. So you better have some good food and some good grog. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't speak highly enough of the home. It's got all the modern conveniences, obviously the ducted heating, the evaporative cooling. Of course, you'd expect that when we're talking, obviously, in above $1 million in Box Hill. You look like astute judges. Let's see who's the smartest of all of you, and that is to find out who's going to stretch themselves today and secure this wonderful home. As I mentioned earlier, our vendors have enjoyed their time here. They wish the new purchaser the very best of luck, and so do we. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said enough. Who'd like to stake their claim in 12 Graeme Place in Box Hill? Spotlight's off myself and Diane now, and over to you. Start me where you will. Can I see a sensible start? Million. Thank you, sir. I'll take the finger, as long as it's a polite one today, at $1 million. At $1 million, I'll take $1 million now, and I'll take it up in $25,000 rises, if that's okay. At $1 million, welcome to the auction. I hope you're there at the end, sir. At $1 million now, 25 in the rise. Bidding you up, buyers, looking for a better bid and offer at $1 million here. At $1 million now, looking for a better bid and offer. Surely, you all didn't come out to watch me today. Thank you. Certainly flattered. You've come to buy property. I'm not a mind reader. I'd be a very wealthy man if I was. I need to see your hand up or your nice loud voice. At $1 million here now. Come on, folks. I did say you look like astute judges. 25 here. Where's the bid? 25 with you, sir. $1,025,000. 50 here from you if you like. 25, you've got some competition in the driveway, sir. $1,025,000. What are we doing this side? Awfully quiet. And $1,025,000. Come on, folks. There should be hands and legs up at this sort of money for this type of parcel of land. Quarter acre in Box Hill. We don't have another one like it. I wish we did. $1 million here, $1,025,000. 50 from you, sir. Yes or no? Think about it. All finished, all silent, all done. Bids here now. First call. Second call. 50 here. 75. 75. 1.1. 75 here. Don't go shy me now, sir. Show your strength. At $1,075,000 here now. 1.1 if you will. At $1,075,000 here now, looking for a better bid and offer. At $1,075,000 then, perhaps it helps if I yell. First call. Second call. Last chance. 1-1. 2-5. I'm in 25s at the moment. 25. You'll only come straight back in above you, sir. $1,025,000. He's saying yes. Who's got the checkbook? $1,125,000. 1150. $1,125,000. At $1,125,000, 125 is the bid. That 125 now will finish silent done. Any new players? At $1,125,000, I'll finish silent done then. Once, twice. Got it? $1,150,000. 1150. 1175. Yes, he says. He knows values, no reluctance. 1-2, sir. At $1,175,000 against you now. Bids here. $1,175,000. My father taught me when I started auctioneering, he said, son, the more you pay for real estate, the more it's worth. Think about it, sir. $1,175,000, 1.2. Yes or no? Your choice. $1,175,000 then here. First call. 1.2 new bidders. Welcome to the auction. 1.2 million, your bid. At $1,200,000 now. Against you, new bidder. 3 of you win it. 1.2 here. 1,225. 1.2 here now. Yes. At $1,200,000 here. Against you and you. At 1.2 million here now. 1,225 is what I'm after. First call. Quickly. Don't miss it. Second time I ask. You out? You out here, sir? Got it here now. 1,225, Brad, against your client under the tree. At $1,250,000 if you will. At $1,225,000 now. Yes, she says. Is that it? Sorry? You can't wait because we're nearly going to finish the auction. At $1,225,000, you'll be waiting another 29 years, madam, for another one like this to come up. Will you go one more? At $1,250,000, yes or no? I need to know. This gentleman's not waiting. 125, he took your bid. 1275 at $1,250,000 here. You in or out? The longer you wait, the further you'll fall behind. There's no second place at an auction.
And we're selling.
We are on the market and selling the property. If you're going to wait, madam, you might be driving home with just the brochure. At $1,250,000. At $1,275,000. We're on the market. 1,250. Selling the property.
Yes, 1,275.
Saw it here first, sir. 1,3. Sorry, not at the moment. 1,275. 1,3 is the bid if you want. When I do, I'll come back to you. We might both need it. 1,275. At $1,275. 1.3. Yes? No? Yes. Absolutely, he says. I'll take your 10 now. 1,310. His property against you. 135. Yes. Yes. I'm willing you, sir. 135 from you. Yes. 1,310. You want to knock him out with 135? I'm just testing you're awake. Another 10,000 then. 1,310 against you. We're selling the property. No negotiations after. Yes. Quickly, need to know. Brad, what's your client doing here? Here. Yes. Good on you. 320. You're in front. 40. 340. 340 here. New bidder. Welcome, sir. Gave me a heart attack. 1,340 here. 50. Don't let me get in the way. You're welcome to put in a knockout bid, sir. 40 is a bid against you, new bidder. Centre of the road. Yes. Gentleman with the cap. $1,340,000. We're going to sell. Just keep it down to a dull roar, gents. We've got a new bidder now, 1,350. A lot of talk happening, but actions by real estate. 135 here. This gentleman here, new bidder. We out. We out here, sir. You didn't come with just the one bid in your pocket, surely? Good on ya. You can put on the Caulfield Cup maybe later today. What's the bid? It's here, 1,350, new bidder. Sell it to him, let me know. $1,350,000 to you, sir. No better bid, we sell. You lied to me, didn't you? Cheeky bugger. 60, back in. 70? 70 it is. 80. 90? 90. 4? 1.4. 10? 405. 5 from you? 406. 1,406. 10. 406. 10. 11. Bids here. 1,415. 1,416. I haven't forgotten you, sir. 16. 1,420. Do you need me to get in the way? 1420. Flexing his muscles, sir, too, can play that game. Anything you can do, I can do better, he says. 1420. You're going to have a decent shot today, or it might be a long drive home with an angry wife. 1420, selling. 25. 1425. 12, I won't go thousands just yet. 1425. You want to go the 1,000, do you? 26. 1426. 1426 is here. 1,426. 1.430. Back in. Thought about it long and hard. Against the two of you here and two on this side. $1,430,000. Back with our family in the centre. You want to knock them out as well. 40 maybe. 1440. Not very good feng shui numbers. Might be for you today, sir. Double fours. 1440. Yes, he says. Let's see if it works. 1440 here against you. 1440 is here. 1445 now. $1,445,000. $1,445,000. $1,446,000. 46 and a half. 1,446 and a half. Round me off to 50. That might sort things out. $1,446 and a half thousand, Michael. Lucky I went to a private school. $1,446 and a half thousand. Are we at here? 446 and a half. Are we at here? $1,446 and a half thousand. We sell, no better bid, no late bids. 1,446 and a half. Selling once. 50, he says. Stick with me, sir. At $1,450,000, I'm selling here. Anthony, every dollar counts now. We're playing for keeps at $1,450,000. Are we in, out? What are we doing? Quickly, I need to know. It's $1,450,000. 1450. Bids here at the back. Selling, no late bids. First call. 1455. Doing my job for me. 1455 and a half. We are here, sir, at $1,455,500. 1456. 1,456,000. Thank you, sir, for your bidding today. At 1,456,000, it looks like we're left here with the two of you. 2-horse race, pardon the pun. 1,456,000. Took a while to come in, sir. Might be their last bid.
1.457.
457 here.
57 half.
And a half. 457 and a half. 458. Come on, round me off to 60. 457 and a half. We can play the ping pong game all day. At $1,457,500. Give you a moment to think, sir. I know it's a big decision, and these last bids hurt, but they're the ones that buy great real estate. At $1,457,500. Do you want to maybe test him and knock him out? At $1,457,500. We sell, no better bid. 1.460. 1,460,000. At 65. 1,465,000 now. One of you is going to have to buy it. Can't see you both moving in. There is enough house though to accommodate someone in the bungalow. Might be a fight for who gets the house, who gets the bungalow. 1,465,000. 1,465,000. 1,470,000. 470 here now. 470. Sorry. 1,475,000. 1,475,000. Maybe 1.5 is where we need to get to, sir. Just a suggestion, maybe. 1.475. This race is neck and neck. One of you is going to have to pull out some artillery to get in front and go home with your name on the brochure. At $1,475,000, stalemate. Bids here now, sir. Let me know what you'd like to do. No pressure. At $1,475,000. Any late bids? 475 then. Selling. First call. Let's see if it helps if I yell. Second time. 485. Heard you loud and clear, sir. 85. Correct. 1485. Do you want to maybe sort things out at 15? We'll eventually get there. Trust me, I'm a real estate agent. I've got a couple of giggles. 1485. Definitely out. 1485. 49 here. 15 Anthony for your clients. 1495 and a half. 1,495 and a half. They're down to $500 bids. That says to me maybe they've reached their limit. 1495 and a half is the bid. Do you want to round me off to 15? That might be the knockout blow. The straw that breaks the camel's back. At $1,495,500.
1.5.
Great bid. Great bid, sir, astute judge. It'd take a brave man to value real estate within $5,000. I can't do it, and I've been an agent for 25 years. 1.5 against you now, gents. Are we out? 1,505,000. I hope we've got enough tape in the cameras. Running out of paper, Diana says. And that's what we want when we're selling for our vendors. Running out of paper and putting paper notes in their pockets. 1,505,000. That's what we do at Kerr. Any further bids? Let me know. 506. 507. 8, sorry. Thanks, Michael. Yeah. I did jump in there. I was checking to see you're awake. 508. 1,508,000. 10. As long as you have no regrets. We don't want to undersell you today, sir. At 1,508,000. Look at what's happening in real estate. In these parts of the woods, it's only going up and continue to go up. 508,000. 10 here. Against you, gents. 1,000. 1,510 and a half. 1,510, 500. 1,511 and a half. 11 and a half. 12. 11 and a half against you. $511,500. 12 and a half. $12 and a half. Against you now. Give you a moment to think and ponder what you love about this property, why it's worth a stretch. 512 and a half. Is that right? 512 and a half thousand with $1 million in front. I'm going to sell the property. Giving it your best shot today, sir. Any fuel left in the tank? Buy your weekends back. All ends here today, or the search starts again after this auction. And a half. And another half. 1,500,000. 14. 1,514,000, Michael. 153 and a half. 1513 and a half. 513 and a half. Are we out, gents? Yes or no? 513 and a half. They're holding the bid. It's here. This gentleman here. Yeah. 1513 and a half. It's them. Yeah. 1513 and a half. 1,513 and a half thousand bids here. Make no mistake. Do you want to round me off to 15, sir? 14. 1,514 here. 15 here. 14 and a half here. 15. At 1,514 and a half here. 515 from you if you like. At 1,514 and a half. 1.4, 14 and a half here. Let me know what you'd like to do. Going again or sell it to him. $514.5. It's here. At $1,514,500. 500. One more, no regrets. Walk away or sell it to him. $514.5 then, giving you ample time, sir. $514.5, selling the property. No better bid here at $1,514,500. 515 seems like the right place to go. Might be their last bid. Are you sure you're out? I'm not convinced, sir. 514.5, selling once. A chance to create your own memories here. Slipping through your fingers, your choice. Twice, 514.5. 515. 515. You out? Everyone's on the phone looking at their pads. Can I sell it to this gentleman? And a half. Was that your last half earlier? 515.5 at $1,515,500. Any late bidders? Hopefully not. At $1,515,500, we sell Graham Place here today, right now, no late bids at 515.5 million in front. First call. I'm going to need that drink, Di. At $1,516,000. Anthony, 516 here. 20. Do you want to go up, gents? Knockout bid. 520. You do the numbers. I'll give you a minute. At $1,520,000. At $1,520,000, you can never go wrong with this parcel of land underpinning this property's value for years to come, sir. That's what we look at when we appraise property. Bricks and mortar doesn't go up, land never goes down. Don't know what else you're looking at, but I'd be giving today a red hot go. If you have already, I appreciate it. At $1,500,000, and where are we at, Michael? Thank you. I'm selling the property, no better bid, at $1,520,000. First call. 21. $1,530,000. They're getting annoyed now. Two can play that game. You've knocked everyone else out, sir. There's just one more family to go, and that's yours. At $1,530,000. Just takes a bit of bravery, some courage, and a little bit more of this. At $1,530,000. If I've got your best, fair enough. At $1,530,000, going once more, because I don't think I've got too many once, twice, thirds left. You're going to make me work for it. Once! Selling! 1,530,000. Twice! Thanks, Brad. 1,531,000. Gents, what are we doing? More. How much more? 1,540,000 now. More, he says. It's like that Toyota ad. Less. More. 1,540,000. Gentlemen here. 1,540,000. I'm going to yell again. 1,540,000. Your knockout bid makes it harder for them to try and knock you out. It's one of those games. When do you hold? When do you fold? $1,540,000 here. Make no mistake, we sell at $1,540,000. One more. What the heck, you've come this far? Yes, he says, I saw a nod. Can't see your eyes behind the sunnies. One. Thank you, mate. 1,541,000. 2, 3. 1,542,000. Swings and roundabouts, they've gone back down now. Maybe a chance for you to go up, sir. 4-5. We go 50. Sorry, I won't take $50. We're selling real estate, not fish and chips today. I haven't said that line for 25 years. 1,400,000. 1,500,000 and what is it?
45.
Thank you. 45. Good luck, sir. Might be yours now. They're down to $50. Put on the credit card, sir. Oh, you haven't got $1? Thank you, sir. 1,550,000. Good luck to you. All good fun. Selling a great home at 1,550,000, and you've been both terrific competitors. We haven't finished yet, so you haven't lost it, sir. Not yet. 551. 56. 60. 1,560,000. You're both going to get a decent cheer after this, so you might as well work for it. At 1,560,000. $1,560,000 out. At $1,560,000, selling the property. At 1,560,000, you're going one more. 61. At 1,561,000. And 1,561,500. 561,500. 561,500. 1.561,500. 1,562. 1,563. Got commentary on the left here. 1,563. 1,563. Any further bids? 1,563. First call. Selling. 1,563. And a half. 1,563 and a half. 1,563. 600. 1,563, 600. 563, 600. 1,563, 700. Pointy end of the auction. 800. 563, 800, Brad. 563, 800. 1,564. 564. What are we doing? 157. I feel for you. You're by yourself, sir. Brad's trying to help you, coach you along. At 1,570. At 1,570,000. Sunnies are off now. I can see your eyes. I can see the concern, the thought process. Should I go it? I'll tell you what, no one's ever gone wrong 25 years buying a parcel of land in a great municipality like this, over quarter acre, at $1,570,000. $1,570,000 and a 1. 71 and a half. 571 and a half. 571 and a half. 72. 571 and a half here against you, sir. 572 if you like. Or don't let me get in the way, you might want to knock him out. At $1,571 and a half. Your bid if you like. Their property at the moment. At $1,571,500. Selling once. Second call. 72 here. $1,572,000. $1,572,000. I think you've got them razzled now, sir. 1,572. You got your best. 1,572,000. Hung up the phone. We could have a result. Bear with me. Out, Anthony, yes or no? Okay. 1,572,000. You work it out. My Chinese is awful. 1,572,000. Out. Out. Great sportsmanship. Well done, sir. At $1,572,000, selling the property. Thank you for your efforts today, gents. First call, second call, third and final call. Selling to you, sir. Going. Going. Please give them both a round of applause. Welcome to Graham Place Sold. And you, neighbour, congratulations. Thank you to our underbidders. Thank you, gents. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the same result, we're Kerr Property. Speak to Diane after the auction. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much.